Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be Today I'm going to be doing a Scorpio reading. Okay, so let's get into it here. So I'm actually getting a symbol of actually scorpion. Okay, like the scorpion image here, Scorpio. I'm not seeing anything with poison. I'm just getting something about your picture of a Scorpio. Now, I'm kind of wanting to do this pretty fast here. I feel like Scorpios, you know that something's going to end or something is not going to last or it's not going to at least work out. Okay? So, yeah, something's a no. You know this. Okay, let's see. In here, please do not take these cards. Six of Wands, though. Great card, though. I'm hearing somebody's name too as well. Four of Pentacles. Over energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see what else is coming out. I'm being guided to get one more card. Put this card in the front. Two of Cups here and the Hangman. So you are not really sure about somebody that you're connecting with here. You're trying to look at things from a different perspective. Over energy, we have the Hermit. Something's off about this. Somebody that you connect with here, something's off. You feel like you should hold your cards close to your chest. And I see that Spirit is like, okay, you feel like you want to hold your cards close to your chest. You have the opportunity to do so. Now, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Scorpios, the person that you're holding, you know, the one you're holding close information, documents, things to your chest here, they don't know that you're holding something close to your chest, okay? You're not coming off strange to them or to this situation, okay? This could just also be people in the energy that just are like you feel some type of way towards, okay? They don't know as well. It doesn't have to be a particular person, Sagittarius. I don't know why I keep saying Sagittarius, Scorpios. You should check out Sagittarius reading, okay? In Sagittarius reading, I did say something, okay, that was quite strange. So you could be picking up on that, okay? Something's just really fake about it. Strange, airy. You have Thinker here. 44 here. Over energy, you have Soulmates here. So you're thinking that somebody is not what they seem. You feel like there's something more to the story. Okay, let's pull out some Isis Oracle cards. I feel like there's something more to the story. I'm hearing you think I'm some fucking how it's made, okay? And I'm just seeing something fake. Okay, so maybe you're giving all your information out, all your documents, money, or something out here, and you know you're just, I don't know, you're just thinking that maybe somebody's taking advantage of you. We have the Lunar Queen. There is a deep feminine wisdom. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now. Okay, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So Spirit is saying for you to not actually go or think so deep about a person and or a situation. Okay, Spirit is saying for you to listen. You asked to pull yourself away from this energy or to hold your cards close. So do the work, okay, and figure out what's going on with you, okay? Because I feel like this is Spirit saying that. I think he's kind of Spirit. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like Spirit is almost coming off like you keep saying the sky is falling. The sky is falling, and you know. Like if the sky is falling and people are not like picking that up, what are you gonna do to make sure that you're ready? And you know, you maybe if you want to help the collective, you want to help these people, places, and things, are you equipped to help them? Okay, I am seeing that Scorpios, you don't have money, the resources, you don't have something. Okay, whatever you're accusing or whatever you're saying or complaining about, Scorpios, you don't have the facts to back it up. Okay, you're giving people things, you're saying things here, and like you're saying things about Hawaii and you never visit Hawaii. You don't know anybody who's Hawaiian. So of course somebody's gonna take it with a grain of salt versus you've been with a Hawaiian person, you know, you've been to Hawaii. Like I'm not gonna take it with a grain of salt here. Like you have to make sure you have the shit to back it up. Okay? You can't just like you can't just do shit like that, Scorpios. That's what Spirit is like basically trying to say. Okay? I feel like you guys are like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I think, like, let me just slow it down for you, Scorpios. Just do your work. If you want to pull away from somebody or pull out when it comes to some type of documents or information, okay, you need to do the work. If you feel like you're not, then move. Like, move, okay? Move. If you don't like the guy, if you feel uncomfortable, then move. Spirit is giving you all types of opportunities to move out of a situation. So move. You're over here thinking like, I think something's off. I think something's up with them. Not your business, not your concern. You do what you need to work. You need to do what you need to do. Work on what you need to work on, and that's it. Spirit is coming at you, and I feel like somebody wants to tell you that. I feel like your mother. Like somebody's dropping an act with you, or this person's always acting, or they come off weird, and it's hard for you to read them. It's hard for you to pick up on them, you know, and they're dropping an act with you, and they're like, if you feel like something's off, then you need to go make the moves and do what's necessary, okay? Like, stop, like, sitting there and thinking about what's going on with that person and or situation, or if they're doing something, or somebody's in trouble, or they're, like, are they too, their origin, okay? Like, not your business, not your problem. You ask for something, do the work. Okay, we have Taurus and Labor here. Some of y'all need to go get a job. Over our energy, we have messages of concern here. There's also this situation too with you, Scorpios. And I think the reason why I'm seeing your symbol, okay, Scorpios, is because you may be poisoning your own selves. Okay, it's not the connections that's poisoning you. You're poisoning your own self. Or you are a Scorpio. Okay, you are a true Scorpio when you're in this energy, but you're not poisoning anybody. Okay, you're like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Okay, you're a Scorpio. And you have that reputation of stinging people, but you're not doing a Scorpio thing. You just carry the name of a Scorpio. Okay, so do the work. And doing the work means that you're going to be able to sting people, sting situations. Okay? Yeah, justice here. Consequences, karma, law, and integrity. And this is obviously with a side chick or a side dude energy. If somebody's trying to play you or trying to be funny. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Efforts and success, achievement, independence, self-sufficiency. I'm not going to put this out there because I try to grab the card and the card was like, yeah, I'm showing up right, but I really don't want to come out. Okay, so let's see what else is coming out for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. See, he's in it again. We have the Moon energy, illusions and hidden, confusion and secrets, uncertainty, Moon. We have the Sun here, so we got the Sun and Moon energy. This should go hard. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Sun and the Moon and the Hangman, this is like faster than you can realize that something actually was bad and then something turned quickly good. Like first they're sour, then they're sweet type situation. Something was like really sour, then it went really sweet. And then you end up coming up in a situation where you were like, huh, that wasn't that bad. It was pretty fucking bad. It's just something happened. It's just like you got in, you got out. Okay, wax on, wax off. That's what that situation was. Now, you're sitting here thinking, stop thinking. Okay, because Spirit is already telling you that you're doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay, you're doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing. So if you're doing shit that's not supposed to be doing, then do the work. That's all that Spirit is saying. With the Sun here as the overall energy for the Moon, happiness and joy, innocence, success, and optimism. This is like, listen, if it quacks like a duck, then it sounds like if it quacks like a duck, and if it sounds like a duck, with the Moon here being the first card here, the Moon here being your sun, your card. okay, then you have to ask yourself, is it a duck? It's a duck, okay? It's a duck. This person, I feel off about this person, I feel like this person's fucking with me, then they're fucking with you, okay? This is deep. I'm not gonna hold you. Something about the 28th of August could be important here. Let's give you something about a murder club on Netflix. I think that Scorpios, the people that you're fucking with, Scorpios, are not really what you think that they are. Like, I think that Scorpios, like I said, you know, things was like really fast, okay? And I'm not gonna say like, you know, it wasn't like, it's something that you should, I don't think the label that you put for this person and or situation is the correct label, okay? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was gonna use the example, like, if you went into domestic violence and this person, let's just say, never hit a woman before, but they hit you, like, is that person really somebody who is a man beater? Okay, like, I know somebody who has a history of being in domestic violence or like attempting to do things here that's like domestic violence, and for me, I didn't really put two and two together because I was like, oh yeah, I don't think so. You know, but then if they have a history of doing things like this, you know, then maybe not, right? I mean, maybe they are, but if they did like something one time, I feel like maybe that's what this energy is talking about. Like, how about you do the work, Scorpios, and then when you get to like actually finalizing things, maybe you can, you know, figure out whether if they deserve that title or not. Okay, now for others of you guys, I feel like Spirit is like, if you're really that scared, Scorpios, how about you do the work and you know, see whether if somebody is really domestic violence or somebody is really a weirdo, or if these people are fucking with you or whatever it is. Because I will say too, with the Two of Cups and the Hangman, y'all both thinking in the same energy. Y'all both looking at each other like, are you fucking with me? I'm gonna be friends with you. Y'all both looking at each other like, are you fucking with me because I said what I said, and you're like, I said what I said, and y'all both clenching y'all purse like, what the fuck? Like, we what? So you need to do the work, Scorpios, and then come back, like I said, and see if you want to label this person and or situation what you're labeling them as. Okay, so that's all that I had. The way how this is also like placed, that should look like mechanics. Something about mechanics. This could be IT or computers, laptops, phones. I feel like you and this person are very like IT and mechanics. It's pretty much simple as that. That shit is, you read that shit in a book. A go to B, green wire go to C. Okay, like you can read that shit in a book. Just don't fucking clip each other or don't step on each other's toes. Like, that's all that it is. I'll stay on my side, you stay on your side. We can have a conversation, honestly. But y'all do the work, because I'm just giving y'all the answers out here. All right, so that's all that I have for y'all. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below. See that to off you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.